Oh my goodness. It's raining. Present card. Is that working? Just look at that. I'm not in a traditional Portuguese shop. I'm in a Bangladeshi restaurant. There you go, a familiar sight to you all here at Madeira airport, which you may have seen 2 or 3 times now on my vlogs. This is the sad moment for me, the time I have to leave this place, a place I'm absolutely in love with, my favorite part of Portugal. And I have met so many new people on this new visit. There's too many to name because I'm afraid to name you all in case I miss one of you out. But what I might do, see captions below, I'll put your names there so you're not missing out, and then you can't complain. Right, so the flight is, checking the time now, it's due to depart in about 1 hour 5 minutes to a new location I'm going to in Portugal. I almost gave it away then, and you shall see that soon, so join me for that. Bom domingo, tudo bem? Muito obrigado. Ciao. Oh, here we are. Oh my goodness. It's raining. That's the first of Portugal. In fact, this is the 2nd day I've ever experienced rain in Portugal. The first time was back in the end of March 2022, where I ended up at the Santa da Serra market in Madeira. So anyway, that's the plane I was on. Good enough flight, and we are in, wait for it, Porto. It's my first time here, and I'm going to be here for a few nights, and obviously I'm going to show you around. So I actually can't believe I'm here in Porto at last. It's such a cool city. The Portugal 2024 tour continues. Now waiting for the baggage to arrive at this carousel, and it's come from Madeira by sheer coincidence, same as me. You know my purple suitcase, it's probably famous by now. There you go, there's my bag, absolutely soaking wet. Oh, by the way, it's 19 degrees Celsius out there. Right, better mount that onto the trolley and find our way to the accommodation. So I'm not too sure what mode of transport I'm going to get. You'll find out in a moment. And this is a part where hundreds of people come and greet me as I arrive here. and my name isn't on a single one of them. As usual, they are late. So just had the lovely lady at the tourist office show me which metro to take because I do not have a clue about the city. There's a leaflet there. So to find the tourist office, that's arrivals there in front. And so, thank you. I dropped my glasses and this gentleman was kind enough to give them to me. So as you come out, you head that way there. And here we are as we enter the airport metro station. Your first glimpse of Porto's metro system. And now have to go find where they sell the tickets. I think there's some machines over there. So I think we're in Z4, that's what she said. And the ticket costs $2.25, then we have to pay another 60 cents for the actual physical ticket itself. My first time in Porto, so Z4. I'm looking for Z4, okay. Oh, okay. All right. So this lovely lady to my right is helping me out there. $2.85 plus 60 cents for the rechargeable card. So I'm paying by card. I didn't get this in Lisbon. It's a great job here in Porto.
Lucky one.
Yeah. And okay is that one. Oh, that one. Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you. And the card should be at the bottom there, or is that receipt in the card? Muito obrigado, senhora. Okay. And this is what the card looks like. It's quite stylish, actually. And that's the other side. So leaving the ticket machines behind and go onto the line. So have to touch this machine with the card. There we go. Did that work? Or does that work? What's it saying? Oh, I'll try this one. Oh, is it working? Oh, no. A presente cartão, present card.
I think so.
Is that working? Do you know?
I'm not sure. Yeah, also not
Okay.
here.
Okay. What does that say, Alonso? What did you think it worked or not?
I say it did. This one is working.
Okay. Did you get the amber and the green light on it?
What?
Did you get the amber and the green light on it?
That's the
No. On the machine. Did the amber and green light
green
on?
lighting, yeah.
What about the amber? I had.
So try this one. This is working.
That's the one I used. Yeah. I'll just find out. After all that, it did actually work. I asked the lady on duty, and it makes a strange noise. It goes beep beep, which you don't expect if something works. Usually, if it doesn't work, it makes that noise. I'm just trying to grab my suitcase on the escalator here without it falling down, and Alonso's just shot up ahead of me. He's the one who usually gets lost. Right, so here we are on the top platform, and that is the one we're going to. Trinidad, I think I pronounced that right, should be on this platform here. And must be here where you validate your machine. Yes. Great thinking, Batman. I mean, Alonso. Is yours working all right? Yeah. There it is. I'm about to ride on my first metro in Porto. Right, trying to fight for a seat now. Got a seat. So this will do here. So just got off the metro, got to find our way to the next line, Jadam de Moro, I think that's the metro station we're going to. And I've no clue which way to go. So, could be down here. I'll have to ask someone. So I have to validate the ticket again. Never come across this system before. It's done, and then I find out where we're going. It's what looks like the yellow line there, Santo Ovidio. Go this way, down the escalator. So basically, do not have a clue about Porto. Jeff just messaged me a few moments ago. He doesn't have a clue about Porto, otherwise he'd help me out. So it's all part of the fun anyway, going in blind and discovering the world and let the fates take you to something good or bad. Oh, that's cool. Someone on the piano there. So it's this way, we go left, and the piano was to the right. Just follow the yellow line, Santo Ovidio. And if I pronounced it wrong, feel free to correct me. And the escalator going down is this way. Made it safely to the bottom. And now we have to wait for the metro. And that's the name of the station there. So I think I'll stop just here. Here it comes, here's our metro. And we only have 3 more stops to Jadam de Moro. And can I find a spot on board? I'll wait for these people to get off. And we're on. Let's find a place to sit. I think this will do. Now the first glance of the River Douro from the metro in Porto. Even with the haze of the rain, it does look fantastic. Oh, I can see cable cars there from the looks of things. That might be an interesting prospect to check out on this trip. Here we go, this is our stop. And we're off. And it's pouring down. So what I'll do, I will put my hood on and then walk around to the apartment, which is somewhere around the other side of the garden there. And here we go, we have reached it. It's this house right here. So we're checked in now, and I guess you'd like a room tour, would you? Would you? Okay, right, here we go. That's the upstairs of the apartment block, but we are in the basement. So go down these steps, and this is the front door. Oh, it's my house. I can come in. So this is the entrance, and we shall go left first. And this is the sitting room. Oh my goodness, this apartment actually comes with another Alonso. Wonder if it's the same one as we saw in Funchal. Oh, he's reading a book about Porto. Lonely Planet. Okay, we'll continue. Dining room, I guess. Must be. And that must be a local restaurant which has left their menu there. And we shall go here. This is the master suite. This is going to be my bedroom with a lovely view of the garden and the street above. And it has an ensuite too. I love rooms with en-suites. And this is a shower. And that's me in the mirror. Hi. So let's explore further. Now this is the other bedroom, the twin room. So that Alonso back there will probably be taking one of those beds. Yeah. And it is a lot more compact compared to the Funchal apartment, but it does serve its purpose. Now this is the main bathroom, which Alonso will have all to himself. Oh look, first aid box here. That's handy. And a view to the backyard. We'll get to that in a moment. This shower is actually bigger than mine. And now we're stepping into the kitchen. Yes, the regular mod cons, a microwave, freezer. That looks like an ice pack. And the rest of it, loads of room, washing machine. I believe they live longer with Calgon.
Washing machines live longer with Calgon.
Wash out liquid. You have a dishwasher tablet, washing machine tablet, some coffee for the machine, Nescafe kettle, and one of those hobs, the electric ones. I just don't like them. They're very tricky to use. And that's the stool I almost tripped over just then. Right, we shall go into the backyard. Table there, and that looks like fake grass. Some chairs there, and even more tables. So I guess in the summertime, you could possibly have a barbecue. I think that leads you to the front of the house. And there's a clothes area there. That'd be handy because I never use a tumble dryer and a mop and bucket, or bucket without a mop. Right, so that's your room tour over. Gonna have a bit of a rest now and then head into Porto to show you around, or as much as I can before it gets too dark. So it's time to explore Porto now at night. It's after sunset, we're into dusk, and we're on the south side of the river in Vila de Gaia on that side. So here is the first proper view over the River Douro. Just a look at that. Isn't that fantastic? Even though it has been raining before, I think the moisture, the humidity adds to the effect. So it'll be interesting to see what it looks like in the light of day, and we won't be able to see that till tomorrow. And to the right of me, you see Pont Lewis the First Bridge, a peak of it there, and we're going to walk on that shortly. Now we're getting closer to it. Check that out. It looks absolutely superb with those lights. There's a boat down below flashing. And let's have a look over here. I think that's the cable car station just there. And there are loads of folk around taking selfies, taking whatever they want to take with their phones. And there's someone there with a Pocket 3. And a gentleman there with his DSLR camera shooting the main building just there. I'll actually look on Google Maps to see what the name of that building is because I'm not entirely sure. So that is, you can see there, Mosteiro Santo Agostinho da Serra do... Just click on for more details. It's not coming up because I have really bad internet here. But you get the gist of it. There it is. Mosteiro da Serra do Pilar. And that building is absolutely wow. So there's an actual tram line as well, which goes right across the bridge, as you can see there. So don't walk on the tracks. Now let's go across it. Very first for route, photo and travel. Yeah, and in case you're wondering why it's all wet, it has been raining. I have to go on the tracks because of those people hogging the path with their selfie taking.
But first, let me take a selfie.
Now, there's a bridge to the right there, and that looks as if it's for motorised vehicles, but we're going to stay on this one. And if we're lucky, we might see a tram going past. And this was the bridge which I was on earlier with the tram when it was pouring down with rain. You couldn't really see much out the window, but here, if I move to the left, you're seeing a better view now down below. So we shall continue going, and looky here. Speak of the devil, here comes a tram. So have a look at that. Wave to the people inside. And there she goes. And that'll do for now. We shall come back during the lighter day because I'm starving. I've not eaten anything since my coffee on the Ryanair flight earlier. But no, I did have a light breakfast, but I got to eat. Okay, you forgive me for that, I hope. All right, I'll see you shortly. It's supper time in Porto, having my first meal. And you're gonna hate me. I'm not in a traditional Portuguese shop. I'm in a Bangladeshi restaurant or cafe or snack bar, whatever you want to call it. It's the Royal Nobab, just past the bridge I was on before, up the hill a bit and to the right. And the prices were damn good. If you see the menu there, what they have to offer, all sorts, chicken, beef, naan, roti, chapati. And talking about chapati, or roti, this is what I have here, and I'm going to eat native like they do over there with your fingers. That's the best way, I think. Get it all in. So this is the beef bhuna. Did you get a closer look at the chapati? I'll show you that now. And there's a bit of salad too. See, tomato, chickpeas, onions, cucumber. Good selection there. And some coriander too. Right, taste test. So, put some beef onto it. Now, really rip it. It's easy, a lot easier than naan bread to rip. It's thinner as well. Oh, melts in your mouth. What can I say? It's delicious. There's coriander in this as well. And some of the beef fat right there. I wouldn't be too much into that, but I know some of you will be. And this is delicious. And I'll give you the price. Let me get the menu out again. €8. And the chapati or roti, they're €1 each. And I have 2 of them. Not sure about the salad, but I don't know if they're charging me for it, but if they are, I better try it. That is good, it's tangy. That is what I expect from a Bangladeshi restaurant. Right, so leave me in peace, and I'm waiting for all not so savoury comments about me in the Bangladeshi area in Portugal. But these immigrants, they've come over here, they're studying, they're working hard, they want to make their lives better. So fair dues to them. And they make great food too. Right, leave me in peace now. Oh my goodness, I absolutely adored that meal. It's so delicious, but I can't end the meal just like that because here, some proper Bangladeshi tea, freshly made, freshly brewed. And as you can see, there's a slight layer of milk on top, the skin, which adds to it, and I'm going to taste it. Oh my goodness, it's so hot. Might have to slurp it. I know it's bad manners. Oh, it is very hot. I'm not going to be able to taste it properly, but take my word for it, it is delicious, and it's only 80 cents. So it's very milky, and I might need to add a bit of sugar to it because an initial taste, it seemed to be a little bit bitter, and that should remedy it. I'm gonna have half a teaspoon now. Now, I'm gonna taste it properly. Oh, that's a lot better. Very milky, and some subtle spices in it. That's how it should be. So I actually can't believe I'm in Porto. It's such a cool city. What about you, Alonso? How did you find the flight? Okay. It was short but sweet. Did we... Hang on. So I guess it's time to start exploring Porto. We're actually on the south side of the river in Vila. Cut. So it's time to explore Porto. It's after sunset, and we're into. It's after sunset. We're into dusk, and we're in the south. We're on the south side of the river in Vila. Vila. Right.